All it took was one 5-minute video to absolutely destroy G4TV. When Frosk went on a rant against the audience, said if you don't like her, it must be because you're a sexist, blamed the fans and said if you don't agree with her, if you don't like the politics at G4TV with all their activist hosts, then don't watch the channel. Well, as it turns out, a lot of people listened to Frosk. A lot of people listened to Adam Sessler and Blair Herter and the rest of the people at the rebooted G4TV. They stopped watching. They tuned out. And in the months that have gone by since then, the numbers prove it's been a total unmitigated disaster for G4TV. G4 sees massive loss of viewers in months following Frosk's infamous rant. And you have so many companies right now that are hiring these activists, these woke activists that despise their audience, whether it's because they're white, whether it's because they're straight, whether it's because they're men, whatever it may be. It's clear that so many of the people working at these companies despise their own audiences, and people have had enough of it. According to public view counts, G4's various content offerings have seen a massive loss of viewers in the months following X-Play host Indiana Frosk Black's on-air rant against, quote, sexism in gaming. And just to go back to this, again, January 12th, they were happy about this. This happened during a live show of theirs, but they were so proud and they backed Frosk's opinion so much that they clipped it out and they did an individual upload. As you can see from the ratio, 43,000 dislikes to 4.8 thousand upvotes did not work out very well for them, nearly a 90% dislike ratio. And the comments are absolutely hilarious. You know, when she says, I don't exist to be easy on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn, they don't exist to be easy on the eyes for you. And saying that if you have any problems with what she says whatsoever, it must just be because you hate women. You're just such a bigot. What an absolute loser. In the topic of G4's Frosk fallout was revisited on April 26th when independent video game journalist Brad Glasgow, ostensibly out of curiosity, sought to check in on the network's overall health. Meanwhile, said Glasgow, G4TV doesn't seem to be doing very well. X-Play is averaging around 16,000 views. 16,000 views on a channel that has nearly 500,000 subscribers. We've talked about this before, how they are so desperate that they completely reshuffled their lineup, they reshuffled their shows, they even switched the names of their channels because the algorithm had become so terrible for them with the main G4 account. They switched it just to X-Play and started putting every single X-Play video up there. Unfortunately for them, it's not helping. If I go here, you can see that over the last 30 days, over the last month, not only have they continued to lose subscribers, another 1,000 gone this month, but they only have just a little over 300,000 views over the entire month. To put that in perspective, on my channel, my personal channel, I've had days where I've had that number of views over the past month. G4TV has completely and totally imploded. And when you go over to the new G4TV channel, obviously, it's not looking great for them over there either. 1,000 subscribers lost over the last 30 days, 20,000 views. They mostly do live streams and unlist them there, so maybe not a fair comparison to look specifically at views, but it doesn't have any momentum either. But they go back and they compare what it had before Frosk did what she did. So you can show clearly that when she said, if you don't like us, don't watch. When they said, if you don't agree with our politics, we don't want you on our channel, people clearly listen. If you look at the channel's views before the infamous Frosk video, they were averaging around 40,000 views per video. And indeed, for example, a Death Stranding review uploaded just hours prior to Frosk's rant had 70,000 people watch it. And then a Batman Arkham Knight, and that's not even like a new release or anything, that had 80,000 views. Respectable numbers, at least, for the channel that is that size. You can't say that anymore. As we go month to month, it just gets worse. Though the network was able to retain their average view counts for roughly 2 weeks with the retro review of Mass Effect Andromeda, as people came there to dislike and say, we hate you, we're leaving, we're not gonna watch again, and then they finally got out of there. In February, they averaged 20,000 views per video. While simultaneously reshuffling their various YouTube channels, the decline continued in March, where they averaged 15 to 20,000 views, with the exception of one Elden Ring video, which was hot for literally anyone who made an Elden Ring video. Unfortunately, these numbers would proceed to crater in April. Unlike prior months, only one video has managed to break 20,000 views. Further, the average views on the channel has dropped, with most of the month's videos barely touching 10,000 views. This is a direct reaction and response to Frosk attacking the fans. Over 10,000 subscribers gone. Their entire audience gone. Controversy after controversy. This is all with a network that has a huge production value behind it. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. 60,000 square foot studio. Tons of employees. This is a complete and total disaster for G4TV, but they fucking deserve every bit of it. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.